Hey everybody, what's going on? And welcome to Guns N' Roses Central. And normally I don't shoot videos on a Sunday, but I wanted to thank Tim for giving me the idea. So I'm going to see Guns N' Roses this Wednesday. So Guns are playing Regina, Saskatchewan tonight, which is one province over from where I live, or it's like one state over from where I live if you guys are in the States. And so before we get started with the video, I want to let you guys know I'm doing another Guns N' Roses podcast today at 6 p.m. Eastern. So I know I need to be better with telling you guys when I'm doing podcasts, but if you tune into my channel 6 p.m. Eastern or around 6 p.m. Eastern, because we always have technical issues when we start, we'll be having Jeff and Bailey on, and we'll be talking about the past week's Guns N' Roses news and some stuff about Guns N' Roses in the future as well. So there'll be lots of good, lively discussion. Make sure you guys join us. If you missed the podcast, the entire podcast will be up on my channel later today. So let's talk about the Edmonton show. They're playing Wednesday night. Now it looks like the starting time for the actual show got pushed to an hour earlier. I think it was supposed to start at 7, but now the tickets say 6. So I want to give you guys some background on where I'm going to be sitting for the Guns N' Roses show, and how excited I actually am to go see Guns N' Roses after waiting, and waiting. So this is the actual map of the stadium. So I'm sitting way in the nosebleeds on the very bottom portion by section U2. So it's in the yellow. So it's about the middle of if north is up or north is to the right, it's on the east part of the stadium, just like in the middle. But it's pretty far from the stage. I have never seen a concert at Commonwealth. Only big bands ever play Commonwealth. So this is the stadium that they're going to be playing in Edmonton. And, the bands who have played the stadium before include AC/DC, Bon Jovi's played here. Metallica, I think, played at this stadium as well on their recent tour. And Metallica sold out. They had no trouble selling tickets, and Guns N' Roses still have a lot of good tickets available. And I think it's partially due to a couple factors. The economy where I live is pretty bad, so a lot of people don't have jobs or they're struggling to find work. And on top of that, the ticket prices are also pretty expensive for good seats. So the tickets that I bought cost me about $130 a pop, but with taxes and everything, it came out to about $275 for the pair of seats. But I think if I wanted to upgrade to a better section, the tickets were like $275 a piece. So I was like, it's a lot of money. But I think for now, I'm just going to do nosebleeds. We weren't even going to go to Guns N' Roses because we had some plans later on in the summer. But I think you guys convinced me. You have to go to Guns N' Roses, Sid, because you have a channel. So it only made sense that I actually go to Guns N' Roses. Now, this picture, I'm assuming, is probably where I'll be sitting or somewhere close, so that'll be my view. I think the one saving grace is that they do have monitors when they play, or they play with a big screen, so if I can't really see the stage, which I don't think I'll be able to, I think I'll at least be able to see the big screens. There was one concert we went to where my line of sight was literally in line with the side of the screen, so I couldn't even see the screen. But I'm hoping that I would love, my honest great concert experience would be like if Axl is on stage and he's like, this one's for Sid, and then they start playing Breakdown. That would top the night for me, because I'm probably going to get the same set list that you guys have been getting. Maybe they'll play Used to Love Her, which will be nice, and maybe they'll do Patience and Don't Cry together in the encore as well. But I've told my wife, I said, listen, Guns play 3+ hours, so we got to stay until the end of Paradise City. And because I was going to go home after I'm done working, I'm probably literally just going to go straight to the show and try to get some merch and get the lithograph. And I was planning on hanging that in my house if I'm able to get one. I know some of you guys said the lithographs sell out really quickly. I was also wanting to get some Guns N' Roses shirts. It's funny, it was my birthday last week, and we had a birthday party, and my in-laws actually got me a Guns N' Roses shirt. So I've got about 3 Guns N' Roses shirts now, or 2, and then 1 Slash shirt. So I'm probably going to, wear my Guns N' Roses shirt to work, and then, go to the concert straight after. But I'm super excited. And, Guns are going to be playing a couple more shows after Edmonton until I think September 8th, then they play in Texas. And then they're going to be taking some time off. But I kind of wonder, they're going to be playing in Texas. And I don't know if you guys have been reading the news. There's these horrible storms and hurricanes going on in Texas, and I wonder if that's at all going to impact the planned Guns N' Roses show. And I guess Guns are playing 2 shows in Texas, El Paso, and then San Antonio. And the other thing, too, is the stadium I'm going to see Guns in, their capacity is about 57,000, but they're not going to be using all the seats. So I'd say maybe if the stadium was full, maybe the total number of people there would be closer to 40,000. But I don't think it's going to be a sold-out show just because of the economy and the ticket prices being the way they are. And at the show I'm going to see them, Our Lady Peace is opening. I was praying that we get Royal Blood because I think Vancouver, who's probably the show after Edmonton, they're getting Royal Blood, which I was kind of jealous of. And I had a chance to see Royal Blood when they opened for Foo Fighters a couple of years ago when they came through Edmonton, but I didn't get a chance to go to the show. But that's basically it in a nutshell. I was planning on doing like a video log the day of the concert to like show you guys how pumped I'm getting. I don't know if I should bring a sign with me. I've never been really a sign person. Plus, you know where I'm sitting. I don't think anybody will be able to see it. But I was also going to take some video footage of like the merch stands because I always like seeing what they have available. And if you guys have an upcoming show you're going to, maybe you want to see what kind of t-shirts and other kind of merch you can buy as well. So let me know your thoughts. I know a lot of you folks have already went to the Guns N' Roses shows. Maybe some of you are still waiting to go see them. They're going to be playing in North America until September 8th, and then they'll be taking some time off, and then they'll be playing South America, and then they'll be going back through North America once again. Into 2018, it's anybody's guess in terms of what's going to happen, but we'll be covering all that. I also want to let you guys know, just a second reminder that we're doing a podcast today, so we'll be doing a podcast with Jeff and Bailey at 6 p.m. Eastern, and you guys can join us, and we'll be talking all about the Guns N' Roses news from the past week. And you guys can expect a recap of the Regina show tomorrow morning, just because the Regina show ends pretty late where I am, so I have to be in bed for work tomorrow. But tomorrow morning, you should have a recap of that concert. So thanks for watching, everybody. Have yourself a good one. If you guys haven't checked it out, I've got a cool video on my channel of Slash prank calling Axel from 1991. You guys can go check that out. And I've got some more true stories coming up this week. We're going to be talking about, I was thinking of releasing Garden of Eden, which I haven't talked about before, and possibly releasing another true story episode as well. So thanks for watching, everybody, and have yourself a good one. And make sure to like this video and subscribe if you love Guns N' Roses as much as I do. And you guys can also follow me on Twitter and Facebook, and you can also go support my channel on Patreon as well. The links to all that good stuff is down below in the description box. Take care.